Here.
This is a clinic for hunters. What you feel like doesn't matter. I think we need to keep you around for observation for a few more days.
I heard you were hospitalized, so I came to visit.
It's good that someone came to visit. Keep an eye on her. She needs to rest and be under observation. Take your time to chat. I have some other work to do.
What kind of wanderer attacked you? Good. Rest and heal then. The doctor said you can't go anywhere until you get your discharge permit. Lie down. Who told you to sit up? I underestimated the enemy a bit. I should have come back earlier. What checkup? Who told you that? I don't have that kind of routine. So I came specifically to visit you. I should have brought you some gifts, but you didn't tell me that you were injured. I found my way here on my own. You bought all those fruit baskets by yourself? You have lots of accidents every time. Drink plenty of water. You can have an accident even by just drinking water. Want to eat an apple? You don't like apples? Oh. You didn't tell me you prefer your fruits to be fleshy. It was my first time. I'll do it better next time. Your credibility on this issue is next to zero. Don't even think about trying to sneak out when I'm gone. I'm staying right here, not going anywhere. Why can't you sleep? Then... if I give you a pole, you'll try to climb to the moon. Who says I'm angry? Didn't you say you wanted to catch the Wanderer? You can't do that in a hospital gown. You have 3 minutes to change. Otherwise, the offer expires. I'll wait for you by the door. When you find a Wanderer that you can't beat in the future, will you still challenge it alone? What's your answer? What will you do when you meet one? I will definitely know if you are looking for me. Did you get injured again? Someone had promised not to be reckless anymore, but then lunged at the Wanderer at first sight. This area is quite desolate. No one saw it except for me and Mother Nature. I thought you didn't want to go back. Yeah. I don't want to sleep. We have to go back. To think of an excuse. Yeah. I'm thinking of what to tell Dr. Talia when you return. See, you're the same as this bird. Both of you want to come with me on your own. Are you the same? I'm not happy today. That's part of it. But the main reason is, you don't listen at all. Tell me when you're in danger. Tell me when you're hurt. Don't worry about bothering me. I will pick up. Twice. But you're special and very important.